Connor Poe making his MMA debut. Connor Poe is no stranger to fighting. As you see, Myron Gerber coming out from Iron Horse with him. Austin Tweedy. Connor Poe is a good kickboxer. This is going to be another stand-up striking affair. I'm very excited after watching Connor Poe's fights on YouTube, how he's going to perform here tonight.
Yeah, I was watching him in the back as they were getting ready, and he was hitting pads. He looked like he was focused. He looked like he was determined, and he knew he had a job to do, and he was going to do it very well tonight.
He's got to be good. He walked out to a forbidden song.
He did, and like we said, he's got great coaches in his corner. Austin Tweedy, multi-promotion, major promotion fighter.
Yes.
Myron Gerber, one of the best coaches in Indiana. You know Connor Poe has come to this fight well prepared.
Yes, yes.
I mean, none of these fights so far have been a letdown to us, so.
None at all, none at all. And that's rare. So when you compare regional cards or regional fight scenes, hey, you got to put us at the top, baby.
So far, you can't tell me that you didn't spend that $24.99 and are not satisfied on livesportscaster.com.
True that.
The bad boy shorts, okay.
Vanderlei Silva.
His way to the blue corner, Elija Rivera.
Terre Haute's Elija Rivera making his way to the cage under the tutelage of Mikey Gilman. Elija Rivera, amazing athlete, former all-state football player in Indiana. Coming off of a fight of the night performance against Harrison Leach, where went to the full 3 rounds, won by unanimous decision. It's going to be interesting to see how much Elija has improved. The weight cut was tough yesterday, struggled on the scale, had a bit of a fever, feeling better today, but let's see how much that affects him coming into this fight.
Yes, does he let the adversity of having a tough weight cut, being sick, having the odds stacked against him affect his fight tonight? Or does he use his momentum from his last win and carry it into this fight and bring this win home for his team?
I haven't seen Elija fight before, but like I said earlier, he's coming in here, had a fever. Fighters fight.
Fighters
Fighters fight.
Elija Rivera has a wrestling background, a slight wrestling background. He's very right hand heavy, took strikes, gave strikes in his last fight. This should be one of the fights to watch tonight.
Yes.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Fighting out of the red corner, representing Iron Horse and Manmaker Academy, weighing in at 134.4 pounds, from Newcastle, Indiana, Connor the Raven Poe. Fighting out of the blue corner, representing Maniacal Fighting Systems, weighing in at 136 pounds even, from Terre Haute, Indiana, Elija Rivera.
Elija's going to try to keep the hometown fans happy. Connor's here to spoil that hometown surprise. Both right-handed fighters. Here we go. Going to start fast.
Oh,
push
nice
kick.
Too. Those are heavy kicks already out the gate.
Elija very comfortable.
It's a heavy leg kick. No check.
Connor very comfortable in the kickboxing stance.
Nice quick calf kick.
Yes.
I love the measured approach from Elija.
Reaching jab from Elija. Good duck and cover from Connor.
For me, the experience is shining through in this first round. You see both guys come out measured. Nobody's rushing.
Connor's very cool, calm, and collected, waiting for Elija to almost make a mistake.
Elija is the first fighter of the night to throw a head kick and not slip, but caught himself.
Yeah.
That's that athletic ability. Oh, trade kicks. The focus.
Yeah, with these guys being so measured, I want to see them settle in just a tad more and imply some head movement.
Poe doing a great job of moving to the jab hand side of Rivera, not putting himself down the right hand. Elija pumping that jab. Push kick.
Both guys really not putting themselves in a bad position.
No.
Realizing that this is a 3-round fight.
Yeah.
There's the trade that may have rocked Elija. It was tough to tell. Level change.
I love that the fact that Poe is using his distance to his advantage.
A lot of these amateur guys gotta get to the realization that you shouldn't shouldn't play the whose balls are bigger game.
Absolutely not.
Agreed. You got to be methodical, and you can hear Coach Myron Gerber in the corner giving great instruction to Connor Poe. This is a very measured fight, almost at the professional level.
Yes, I love it. Great,
2 check kicks back to back for Poe.
Yeah. Almost. Checking those kicks is definitely important. Yes, it may hurt you, but it's going to hurt the person throwing them even
100%. And right now, Connor's not doing much of checking that lead leg kick. His lead quad is starting to get red. Big overhand right. That's one thing Elija is heavy on. He loves throwing that straight right hand.
Yes.
I think at this point in the fight, Poe's really just working on reads.
Yeah.
And trying to see what's up. He just checked that kick. That was very nice.
He's starting to absorb a lot of strikes. As you said, Caleb, that quad is beginning to turn red, and it's very visible.
10 seconds left in the first round. This is the first MMA fight that's going to go to round 2. Round 2. Pretty good first round by these two. Very
absolutely.
measured, very calculated. It's almost like a professional fight.
Yeah.
Nice showmanship between the guys between rounds.
Yes. 2 warriors, like we said, even with the fever, fighters fight.
Fighters fight. And we got to get that. We got to get that on a shirt. We have to coin that phrase.
Coach Myron Gerber in the corner of Connor Poe, giving him instruction. Mikey Gilman inside Elija Rivera.
About a hand for your round card girl, Jamie.
Hear me out, guys. This is 2024. We're all about including everybody. What if the people that no-show cards would just put their name on the canvas so at least they get a chance to be in there?
Hey.
I would not be for that. You no-show this card, I'll put your name out in the parking lot.
We can fight with 2x4s. That's cool.
Here we go. Getting ready for round 2. Corners are coming out.
Both guys breathing regularly.
Connor Poe, no stranger to going rounds.
Yeah.
Elija Rivera, same way. He knows he can go the full 3.
Round 2, make some noise!
This is going to come down to who makes the first mistake and who capitalizes.
Yes.
It's been a very close fight so far.
Round 1 is tough to score. You almost think Elija with the leg kicks leads.
Yes. If I'm in Poe's corner during the break, I'm telling him to recognize those low leg kicks are coming. He's digging. He's going to the well because he knows it's there. Be more aware. Move a little more.
There's the takedown from Rivera. Changes levels.
Very nice level change.
Great timing.
Gets the side control. Tries to step to mount, but he's locked up in almost half guard. Poe does have a butterfly that he could help to work sweep. He can use the cage to his advantage and push off.
Working for a leg.
Single leg. Elija might let him stand back up. He's thinking about it.
If I were Elija, I would start drilling that leg.
Start kicking it over and over.
Poe just called him down to the mat. Yeah.
Elija comes down to the ground. Poe throws up a triangle, but I think that was ill-advised.
Well, what happens is when you miss the triangle, you give up position. And this is MMA, so the ground and pound is there.
You put yourself in a bad spot. Connor Poe's kind of in a real tough spot. He has his guard open. his head position against the cage is really not where you want to be. He needs to get his feet towards the cage to kind of help push him off. Now obviously try to work himself out of full guard.
Poe looks like he's just trying to stall out the position at the moment.
1 minute left.
This is not how you win a round.
It is not.
It's tough. It's going to put Poe down. Good switch. Elija with a nice foot switch to kind of throw Poe off guard. He is locked up in closed guard. That is tough. He's not going to be doing much. 40 seconds left in the round.
Elija is grinding his head into the chin of Poe.
That's a timeout from the ref.
There's a timeout.
I believe there may have been a headbutt.
Eye poke. Referee call. It is an eye poke.
Oh,
Connor Poe poked Elija. I thought it was the other way around.
Okay.
And so it looked like, talk about integrity. Even Connor Poe said he knew that he had poked Elija in the eye, told the referee. The referee, give it. So
I do hope the referee gives Elija back his position then.
Great sportsmanship. But I agree with you, Cody.
Absolutely, he should maintain his position. But if I'm Elija, full guard is not where I need to be. I got to work to break it. Sitting down and grinding it wins you fights. But if your guy is good off the back, it puts you in bad positions.
Yeah. Again, like you were saying, I would look to get my head off of that cage. I would use my feet against the cage to push me away and start to work my way up. It is apparently a tough eye poke.
Elija is saying he can't see anything.
There should be a rule now where the doctor can come in. You should be able to wipe that eye out. This is going to be a doctor's call. If Elija says he can't see, the doctor's going to stop it. And then I believe it's going to end up as a no contest.
How far are we into the round?
We got 27 seconds left in round
More
two.
than halfway through the fight, they should be able to go to the judges.
Scorecards, correct. Doc is going to wave this fight off.
That is it.
It's unfortunate.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate to end in an eye poke. But as young amateur fighters, we got to take care of.
Sounds like a bunch of wrestling moms in here.
It does.
Yeah.
But like we said, Connor did the right thing. He literally stopped the fight. He could have kept fighting.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do that.
He didn't have to stop the fight at all. So I understand Elija's not happy, but close
What
your eyes and
integrity?
fight.
What integrity?
Yeah, no contest. I don't know what the exact rule on that is in the amateur ranks or in Indiana, if that switches one way or another. It's a terrible way to...
Do you run it back?
I will ask both fighters. I think we should.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Let's see how bad the eye is. Obviously, give Elija some time off. It's very unfortunate. But, let's give these guys a little bit of time.
Yes.
See what happens.
Hey, it happens. It's a part of the game, but the takeaway is your opponent showed integrity. And in the heat of the battle, that's never given.
And that's the one bad thing about the open finger gloves. The eye pokes are always available.
Yes.
Pope was a bigger man than me?